Hey guys, I'm back for another YouTube pagan challenge, and this one is regarding divination. Didn't think I was going to make this video, but I decided to. First thing though, we need to kind of come to an understanding of what divination is, because sure, there's a Webster's definition, but we all have our own interpretation of divination. And it could be just using tools to read the future, something very mystical, and it could be a means of communication. It could be something natural, an ability that we have. It could be something that is learned. It could be something that we practice every day. Like, there's some wonderful tarot readers out there using tools of tarot. There's some that dream. There's some that do seances. But is that divination to everyone? It might not be. But to some people it is divination. And so that's what we need to really think about, is what it means. And I can't say what it means to everybody. And honestly, I don't think Webster has always got it, dude. So I didn't even look up his definition because it didn't matter to me. I've got to go by my own interpretation. And to me, divination is, in a sense, it's communication. Communication with entities other than my physical next door neighbor type people that I see on the street. The entities could be human, they could be ancestors, they could be deity, they could be fae, they could be totems, they could be so many things. Communication can come through the use of tools. It does not come from the tools. The tarot cards are not going to talk to you. The pendulums are not going to talk to you. The oracle cards or the crystal balls are not going to talk to you. Those are tools. Those are a means to be able to get what we need and connect with who we are trying to connect with. And that's very, very important, I feel, to keep in mind. Myself, I have used tarot, and let's go back. Divination, the natural forms of divination, just having a stronger perception coming from, let's say, the pineal gland. You have to have that open, your third eye. Okay, you have to have that open to be receptive to the communication. And I don't want to say you either have it or you don't, because I think everybody has it. But you need to exercise it. You need you need to focus and get the understanding that is coming through there. It's a part of you, but in a sense it's a tool, because it's the way that you hear and see what is going on and what you are trying to understand from the universe, whether it is individual entities or if it is the universal entity. And that's very, very important. We can get into how to exercise that pineal gland, but I'll just quickly touch on my preferred methods of divination, or not even my preferred, but my natural methods. I do a lot of what I call dream speak. I don't know if there's a technical term, because terms and linguistics change all the time. So I ain't up on it, I guess. But yeah, I I am able to perceive things. I feel energies. I read energies, and I really hesitated making this video because I hate talking about it. I don't like sounding like I am this cool psychic, and okay, this is not meant to be a diss on psychics or people who call themselves psychics, because I just feel often people who grab those labels really don't deserve them. It is a natural ability that we all have, and you just need to exercise it. Some people will have it more than others. I've found in my family, for generations, we've had it, we have it, we continue having it, each generation that I've known. And I know how to exercise it too. But yeah, I can feel energies. I can feel spirits. Some members of my family can see the spirits. Some can hear them and talk to them. It's all different types of things. But it's all the same type of what I consider divination, and the same energy or talent or strength that helps me communicate through my dreams, where I get the messages from totems, which somebody, again, might say, well, they're not totems, or, we don't need to get into all the definitions. Definitions and labels mean nothing to me. It's what I'm doing and what I'm receiving and what I'm putting out there that matters. And I do receive the messages, and I consider that part of divination. I'm also thinking of when I do want to use tools. I will use tarot cards or oracle cards. I'm looking for the perfect deck for me. I do not. Oh, excuse me, my butt hurts, and I'm trying to find a better deck that will be compatible for me. For one thing, I'm sure most of you know that I'm blind. I'm legally blind. I have tiny bit of vision, but the way things are going lately, and that's why I haven't been making videos, is I might not have that little bit much longer. So I need to get cards. Is that going to stop me from doing things visually? No, because even something with tarot, you connect with the cards and you're reading the energy. You don't need to see the pictures, okay? I scry. I make these beautiful scrying bowls, and I'll look at the images, the mirror images, the water images, all of that. I love doing that for scrying and reading things. And I don't know if anybody else has ever done this, but I have, at least for myself. Oh, does that mean someone's thinking about me? My nose is itchy. That I can scry my eyelids. You know how when you're looking at a mirror or reflections or fire, and you're looking for the images and you're reading that. When I close my eyes, if I really concentrate, as if I was looking at something else, I should say, part of it's concentration, but it's also letting go and seeing where the concentration will be taking me, and I will be able to have the images show up. And it doesn't matter vision or no vision. I have to have my eyes closed to do this. And so that's a big part of it. And it's something that I've been working on and getting stronger and stronger. And do I sit there and do it every day? Any type of divination? No. I probably should. I kind of really respect the people that, hey, they wake up and let's pull a card for the day type of thing. I don't feel that they're fixating on, oh, we're addicted to the card, we can't live without it. I think that they're kind of getting a little guidance, and I like that. It's really funny. I love following my following the stars and everything, and I can't. There are times that I miss it, and when I do miss it, I feel it, and then I go back after I've had a really bad week and why, and then I'll look. I cannot or do not like to go to bed Sunday night without getting my Zoastro. Hi, Zoastro. You know, I just want to know what to expect for the week. And the same thing, first thing, Sunday morning, it's like, come on, Tarot by Arwen. I got to get those readings. I got to get all of that. I get my Lucy Cavendish Oracle card. Those three things, they kind of set me up for the week. And on the weeks that, oh no, I'm not watching them, it's not like I don't get a chance to. For some reason, I'm like, no, I just don't feel like it. I won't. And the whole week is that way, just kind of apathetic, monotone, not into anything. And then I'll go back later and look at it, and it's like, well, yeah, everything was in position that week to put me in that state of unreceptiveness. And so even when I'm not paying attention, I am paying attention. And, I don't need to do the cards myself. But when I need further, more in-depth personal things, that's when I, sometimes I'll do the talking or whatever. But I like talking to maybe my guide or a particular entity, and I will do it with my pendulum. I love this pendulum. I have multiple pendulums. This one, let's see. Where's the camera? Lost the camera. I am so bad with this. Oh, well. Okay, let's see. Put my hand there and right there. I just saw it. And we are so freaking not getting it. There's my hand. You just cannot. Yeah, you can. You can see how pretty it is. See that? Isn't that beautiful? This is goldstone. I first saw this at it was a festival, and I saw this and I loved it, and I didn't buy it. And I kept going back to the store that had this. And for about a year and a half, every time I would go in there, pendulums were coming and going. This one was still sitting there always for a year and a half. And I'd always go in there and I would just like, you're mine. I know it, but no, I can't buy you. And then one day I went in there and I went right over to it and I just put my hand. It's like, okay, I took you home. Needed it right then. I had to take it home. It spoke to me. It was the right time. I think it was always mine. It was always intended for me, but it wasn't the time for me to take it. And I really love this pendulum. I went home that day. Actually, I didn't even go home. No, I was still in the car. Don't worry, I wasn't driving. And I was really nervous about something. I had taken the GRE. That's the graduate something exams, I don't remember, but to get into grad school. And I was so scared to death, oh my gosh, because people don't always pass that exam. I guess from what I've heard, even it's like a 50-50 if you pass it, and most people have to take it 2 or 3 times. And I was so nervous, and I knew that the scores would be coming soon. And I kept looking. I got in the car and I'm sitting there playing with this, and I don't even remember what I asked it, and it was just like, it just kind of told me something that just like, okay, it's okay, it's okay, everything's okay. But then I was still nervous and I didn't want to listen. And I just had such a strong, clear, oh, I passed it. I passed it extremely well. Yay, I'm in grad school now. But yeah, I had such a great connection with this, and I love this. And my daughter gave me this bag. It was hers, but I just thought it was so beautiful, and so she gave it to me. I can wear this on my neck and keep it close to me, and I keep it with, I don't know why I'm telling you guys all this, my little rainbow moonstone, which I killed in the Arizona heat. And oh, this is my moonstone. So what's this? Oh, that's a piece of rose quartz. And I know I've got a piece of citrine in here. And then this also was my daughter's, and it's another little dream catcher. And so it's just all of those things I keep in the bag with my pendulum and keep it close to me, and I can wear it around my neck, and it's great. And so yeah, I do use divination. And like I had told Annika once on Facebook, that I really didn't think I was going to make this video because I don't really talk about my divination and how it affects my practice, because I don't want to be known as, oh yeah, she thinks she's a psychic type of person. But you know, we all are. We all have the ability, and we need to be able to embrace that. One of the things I wanted to show really, really quick, because this is probably getting long. I can't ever judge. I've watched some videos with people with their pendulums, and they're sitting there. You need to hold it out, and you just start swinging and swinging, and then let it see how it stops. No, you don't. I'm sorry if that works for you. Okay, that works for you. But no, if you're working with an entity or a spirit, they're going to communicate to you if it's right to communicate to you. And they will utilize the tool. You hold it as still as possible. And what I will do is every time I ask the question, and I hold it still and let go and wait, and it will start moving. And see, right now it's just kind of going around. I don't think you guys can see it because I'm not asking it anything. But I'll ask, I'll get the answer, and then I stop it. And then I ask another question, and then I try and hold it as still as possible and let it start its own movement. Let it answer the question. I'm not going to sit here, okay, here we go, because you know what? That is so magic. No, we're not doing parlor tricks, you know. We don't need to. It's real. And I really talk a lot, don't I? But yeah, and I know some of you know that I still have been making videos away from the pagan scene, because I have another channel that I started with my own transformation I've been going through, but I am not giving up on this. And this is one that that one I'm trying to learn from. This one, I know, at least maybe I'm not knowing what everybody's doing or anything, but I know my own practice and I know my own feelings, so I'm more comfortable speaking about this. And yeah, I hope that this helps with other people, and don't anybody think you can't do it, that you need a special training or certificate or anything. You need to open up. And you know what is one of the best ways to, well, there's a couple ways. You need to have rest. You need to be healthy and centered yourself, okay? You meditate, really meditate and clear your mind. You just need the holistic health, body, spirit, mind, the whole thing. And here's my prettiness, okay? One of the things that will really help you clear your pineal gland, clear your third eye, is do not take in animal products to you. If you're eating death, you're going to have a blockage, okay? Don't eat death. Keep yourself healthy with living natural things that we are meant to eat, and that will keep your third eye healthy and strong. And this has been something that has been proven many times, so it's not just me, but you know what? We're all going to do what we're going to do, and hopefully we're going to do better and help each other do better. So until next time, blessings. Love you guys out there. We have such a freaking good group, and we got to keep it going. And don't eat the hamburger while you're watching this, please. Okay? Bye. Love you. Mwah.